Whatever your Timmons here. Send something my reviews for Stephen King movies, or Stephen King film adaptation, I should say. Here is my review for the 1983 horror classic, Christine. Now, of course, Christine was in the news recent because it was announced that I believe Blumhouse, if I'm not mistaken, is set to do like a remake of Christine, which I think is perfect for today's world. I mean, we literally got self-driving cars into today's society, by the way. So, yeah, I mean, do people not really look at Christine? I mean, yeah, self-driving cars is not something you pretty much want. But anyway, now Christine, I gotta say, is an awesome movie. It's definitely a really solid ace horror gem. It stars Keith Gordon, who plays this nerd named Arnie Cunningham, who is very unpopular here, and he ends up buying this 1958 Plymouth Fury, which he ends up naming Christine, and he also develops this unhealthy relationship with the car. And so you got John Stockwell, who plays like his pretty much plays like one of his jock friends, and so so after like this bully named Buddy Repperton, played by William Holstrander, the faces Christine, I'm not even joking, the car literally restores itself, and it begins literally killing people off one by one here. And so Dennis and his and Arnie's girlfriend named Leah Cabot, played by Alexandra Parr, had to decide to take Christine out. But of course, the car has mind of its own, and yeah, this movie, like the kills in this thing are really cool. I mean, whoever knew that a movie about killer car could work out perfectly, it works out perfectly in this. Christine is so fun. It is really gory. Like for an 80s horror film, this is a really gory horror film, and I know Keith Gordon was really good. John Stockwell was great. You also had the late great Harry Dean Stanton was terrific in this. Christine Belford. You also had Robert Blossom was also in this movie. Some really decent supporting players. You even had the late Kelly Preston even had a role in this as well. The movie was directed by John Carpenter, who of course is the guy who gave us movies like a Halloween franchise, Escaping from New York, and John Carpenter did such a good job in this movie. It is such a fun one. It's definitely a pure 80s horror gem to watch. This movie will also make you be afraid of cars shit. Like, you'll be going in your car and be like, after seeing Christine, you'll be going in your car and be like, yeah, I'm not going in my car today. Yeah. I'm really curious to see how an updated version of this will look. I mean, like I said, with the cars we have nowadays, it could look very realistic nowadays. But, yeah, I mean, this movie's definitely a really cool one. If you guys have never really seen Christine, you can find it on Hulu, you can find it, on some other streaming sites. It's such really cool. I mean, the 80s has some really iconic horror movies of that decade. Whether it's the original Friday the 13th film, Nightmare on Elm Street, Christine is definitely up there as one of the coolest horror films. So, definitely go check it out if you guys have never seen that. Anyway, let me let you guys. Have you ever seen the Stephen King film classic of Christine? Have you ever read the book it's based on? Were you ever a fan of the film adaptation? What was your favorite parts and your favorite moments? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Simmer signing off.